Hey, what is up guys, Mixelplix here. In today's video, we're going to be showcasing off all the Season 4 cosmetics. Now, as of this recording, we literally just came off of a 2-day stream, basically, 30 plus hours, and we finally finished it, Season 4, finished the pass. We haven't unlocked the curse yet, that'll probably be in a separate video, but in this video, we're going to be showing you off all the cosmetics in Season 4. I gotta say, I gotta give it to Rare. They did slow the season pass down quite a bit, making some things not so efficient, but making it feel like it's a grind. And honestly, I kind of enjoyed it. And I truly think this is probably one of the better seasons in terms of cosmetics. So just like our previous videos, every time there's a new one that has dropped, we're going to kind of go through them and kind of check them out together. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, to kind of start things off, guys, we're going to be going through the renowned trees, probably in bulks of 20, just to make it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Wicked set, plus with some of the pieces of the Plunder Pass set. So we're going to be looking at the pistol right quick, and we'll go ahead and get the boots and the gloves equipped real fast. Now, I got to say real quick, these pants are actually not too bad, but what makes these gloves... these locked up gloves are something I'm going to be incorporating in almost every one of my builds. Or not builds, but like character looks. They look amazing. They look great. Something different, man. I think, I really, like, personally, I think this pass was probably one of the best ones because everything is so unique and like it's different. Like it's C's, but it's not C's. Like it's not the same old stuff, right? So let's go ahead and throw those on. Increments of 20. What else is what we were looking for here? Pants, and the pistol. And the shirt. All right, so we'll throw the shirt on. I'm not a big fan of the shirt personally. It looks kind of just ragged. Not bad, but not the worst. Go ahead and pull the pistol out here. So one of the things about these pistols is, well, they are not that bad, but I do have a glow on them, so let me see if I can, we'll do this real quick. We'll do this particular pose so you can see. They do have an orange glow at the end of the barrel with it kind of creeping through the wood. Now, pretty good detail. Shoots more like a bone crusher, but it's a nice little model. Not bad overall, though. As for the cosmetics, well, like I said, the shirt I'm not a big fan of, but the gloves are freaking phenomenal. Really like them. The pants are pretty good too, but the shirt I'm not a big fan of personally. But the gloves, we'll definitely be throwing this in a lot of our outfits for sure. So, as for the boat set, let's go ahead and start taking a look here now. Now, I don't have a really good hold to kind of go with this. The one that I can figure out the best was probably going to be the Ledger one, actually, for Orders of Souls or Ancestral Hull, if you have that. So, Relic of Darkness plus this looks fairly good. Let's go ahead and throw these down real quick. Go ahead and drop our sails. These sails are actually beautiful. I'm a huge fan of them. They're subtle, but they do look pretty good. And they do have kind of a, you know, they are kind of cut a little bit, so they're good in that regard. But the 3 gems, pretty freaking cool. All right, so as for level 20, I think we covered just about everything in here. Pistol, pants, done. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. We're going to have the dress, the jackets, and we're going to start showing off the hull. So let's go ahead and take a look at the face paint, and I think it's the tattoos. So tattoos, I'm a little bit mixed. So the tattoos are right here. They're pretty good. They're not too bad. Definitely better than the last ones for sure. These last couple of tattoos, I think, are personally for me have been kind of meh. But let's go ahead and take a look at the face paint as well, or the makeup. Again, not fan of this so much, but it is something a little bit more unique. It's definitely like a mixture of maybe like it's a better shroud breaker. Let me put it that way, I guess. But ultimately, not too bad. Definitely usable. Just up to you how you want to make it work, I guess. But the tattoos are definitely, I think, they're pretty good. I actually really like them. All right. As for the jacket, go ahead and try that on now. This is actually my first time putting this on, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. You know, it's not too bad. Definitely reminds me of a different version of Bone Crusher. I like the white, but honestly, it's kind of plain. I mean, I don't know if I personally would sport this, but not bad, I guess. Not too bad though. Let's go and put this away. We'll go ahead and throw on the dress here. Still another one. It's like, it's not too bad. I like the shoulders, but I feel like if the top part was like I guess it would be the web part of it was gone, would be a really good dress. I actually would like it, I think, a little bit more that way, but again, just preference, I guess. All right, so we got the hat. Let's go and throw on the hat here. Kind of a reskin of Bone Crusher. We'll throw on the hook as well. Not a bad looking hat. Definitely kind of goes with the set. This actually, as a whole, doesn't look too bad. And the hook kind of goes with it, man. This whole spider set. Definitely present. I kind of like it, actually. Not too bad. All right, I think that's about it for this particular thing here. So we got the hook. Oh, we do need to show off the the sniper, actually. Here. So let's go ahead and throw that on now. So again, just like every one of these weapons, they are going to have a lighting up effect, which is unfortunately the only good part of these snipers is you can do this. So let's go ahead and get our sniper out now. Again, all in all, it's pretty clean, but the only, like, I guess the fascinating part of it is it does have a glow at the very end of it in the barrel. So regardless, it's not a bad one. Definitely takes a little, you know, not so much room on the screen, so that is a big thing for you. Well, it's not too bad. All right, so through 40 through 60, we have a couple of other things here. So we're gonna actually go throw on the boat hull as well, as we forgot to showcase that. Let's go ahead and throw this on real quickly. So this is the Jackalooter Hull. Kind of a mixed bag with this one. We got the sails as well. The sails are really, really nice. I'm a huge fan of them, actually. The hull definitely goes with it, but it's nothing to write home about, right? It's nothing too crazy, so. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check out the Wicked Web Bunched Hair, as well as the Cutlass and the infamous the Ballista. Now, let's go ahead and pull out our Cutlass of choice. This is probably my favorite thing at the moment. Absolutely, probably one of the coolest looking swords. I know a lot of people don't like this at the moment. I'm actually kind of intrigued as to why. It's basically the Brixie sword meets the Athenamite sword, kind of mixed into one, and it's revamped with the hilt looking like Brixie's freaking plague mask, which is kind of cool. Then you got these really colorful gemstones to kind of also go with the blade. Pretty freaking cool. Personally, I'm a huge fan. I'll probably continue to use this, and the blade itself is solid gold. Talk about a flex, right? Definitely a fan. So let's go ahead and remove our hat, and we'll look at the new hairstyle as well. Let's go and look at here. Go and throw this on. So Wicked. Wow, I actually really like this. Dude, that's actually really cool. What? So here's the swept hair, which I think is a little bit later. Wow, dude, these hairstyles aren't that bad. What? I kind of like them. They're different. They look a little bit more polished. My character just looks so weird with hair, though. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty freaking cool, though. Take a look at that. That is nice. Okay, and then for the infamous the Ballista. Now this is man, this was, I think we probably answered over the course of these 2 days probably a couple hundred questions as to, is this a crossbow? Is it what's going on here, man? I can't figure it out. Well, this is simply an Eye of Reach skinned as a crossbow slash ballista. Shoots like a sniper rifle. You reload it just like a sniper rifle or an Eye of Reach. Nothing is cool about it other than outside of the model itself is a little bit unique, and it's pretty freaking cool. Honestly, people are saying they don't like it, and then here's why I personally enjoy this one. It's a one of one. It's something completely fresh, unique, and I think it just looks really cool. I don't enjoy the color scheme too much, but it definitely is solid. I love it. I'll be using it for a while, as it really doesn't take that much space on the screen. and it's still usable as a quick scoping weapon. So for me personally, this is a total dub, and I'll probably continue to use it for a while. So we looked at the sweat pair, we saw everything else. We do need to take a look at the belt, but the belt's nothing to write home about, so let's go ahead and take a look at that real quickly. Throw this on. Again, kind of goes with the whole set. It's like a full set basically. But we do have one other thing here. We're gonna go ahead and throw on the Jackalooter Cutlass, which is paid for from the past, and I think that's the last thing we need to actually show here. Oh, and the capstan as well. So what's cool about this capstan is it's freaking beautiful. It's absolutely probably the coolest looking capstan they've ever put in this game, and for this reason. It has candles on it. And these candles will continue to stay lit at, throughout the night and the day. But it just looks so freaking cool, dude. It's like one of those things, like I mentioned, a one of one. This is one of those capstans that you're just gonna be like, man, this is really cool. It's a subtle thing, but a really cool one. And as for the sword, well, this one I'm a little mixed on. I'm not so much a fan of it, but it is cool to kind of chase somebody down with this because they're just like, what the hell is going on? So all in all, pretty cool. This definitely goes with the costume, which you'll see in just a moment here. But this capstan here, free for you, or free for anybody actually. Same with this ballista. Remember, all of these skins are free. Remember, guys, anything on the top level is free for all players. Anything in the yellow is what you pay for. And the only reason why these are paid for is this is a future Emporium set that'll be dropped at a later date, but you're basically paying for that early access essentially. So pretty interesting. Now from here, we're going to check out the wheel. We're going to check out the I've reached the beard, and then we'll check out the blender as well. Let's go ahead and throw a blender on now. Let's go ahead and do that real quickly. The blender, again, I haven't been using blender so much lately, but let's see. I think we have a good one. Here we go. Definitely looks good, but again, just not using blender so much at the moment. So let's go ahead and start switching things out. Definitely pretty cool looking if you're into that though, for sure. Alright, so let's go and throw on the beard. Alright, so we got the wheels. Well, now this one at the moment is currently bugged. If you end up joining one of our streams, we're probably not going to be using this. There's a current bug with it right now where you can't see your hands because it stretches your hands out below the sloop, so you can't actually see them. But dude, look at this freaking wheel. It's the cutest thing ever, dude. I love it. I hope they fix this because this is probably one of the coolest, if not the coolest, capstan in the game at the moment. Just such a cool design, and it really goes with the whole, Halloween / November theme. So love it, man. Honestly, probably the coolest looking freaking wheel. If I called it capstan, my bad, guys. But it's been quite a journey these last couple of days. And as for this, we're going to take a look at the boots and the lantern. So the boots, again, kind of go with the full set here. Definitely not bad. Man, for me, I just don't like the belt. And as for the lantern, well, this is it right here. And this is it when it's turned off. It's a jar of fireflies. Now, I haven't seen all the colors for this, but the ones we have tested on stream were freaking absolutely beautiful. Definitely really, really neat. This is one of those subtle lanterns that, damn, I fell in love with, right? So all in all, pretty cool. All right, for the next set, we're going to have the Wicked Web gloves. We're going to have the Banjo of Banishment, which we can't unfortunately see, and then the Jackalooter figurehead. So this one definitely has like a in Bird Bones, kind of like going throughout the whole thing. Unfortunately, there's not an emote that is compatible with the Banjo just yet. Hopefully one day we'll get it, but actually subtle little detail here that looks really freaking cool. All right, we'll go ahead and throw on these other gloves here. Again, not a fan of them. It's a full set. Personally, I think locked up gloves are just a little bit better, but those other gloves, Just not a fan. Let's go ahead and throw those on real quick though. They leave your fingers kind of open, which is cool if you're looking to, you know, not have like a full covered glove. Like for me personally, I really dislike that. But let's go ahead and throw on the figurehead, and then we'll get into the final 20. Now we're kind of busting through this relatively quickly because most of it is, you know, pretty straightforward. Nothing too complex here. And we want to keep this video short. So here's the figurehead. No, it does not glow at night, but kind of go with the whole theme. Pretty freaking cool. All right, and for the final 10 levels, well, let's get into it. So, all right, let's go ahead and check out the peg leg real quick to kind of complete our set. I haven't used peg legs or hooks and it feels like forever, so let me know down in the comment section if you guys still use peg legs and hooks. I haven't really used any of those in so long, but kind of goes with the whole theme. Not bad. But this whole set is, I don't know, I personally wouldn't use it, but I can definitely understand the appeal, especially as we get into, you know, October and closer to Halloween. All right, and now for the things you guys have all been waiting for here, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wanda Spyglass. Now, Wanda Spyglass is pretty freaking cool looking, right? It looks unique. There's a couple of spoilers here, which I'm gonna let you know. I'm not sure if what is on her spyglass and what it means. Again, let me know down in the comment section below if anybody can decipher this. Be much appreciated. See if we can get a couple of screenies on it for you, but I know that this is something, and I don't know if it means something specifically, but interesting. So the one downside of this spyglass is, well, this. It's red. It's like really red. Good thing is though, some things are outlined just a little bit better. I think we're gonna try and use this during the fog, but I think, and I might be wrong here, we're gonna test this out in the fog at some point, because I think this will see through the fog or the mist, which is really huge. I could be wrong though, but it definitely beats right through even the, I guess it would be like the fog of war where I personally can't see visually. I can go and use a spyglass and it allows me to see right through it. Also, all these different lanterns and lights turn red. Some of these things turn green. Like, it's actually kind of nuts, some of the different color changes here. And it kind of just makes some weird environment looks that I've actually come to enjoy quite a bit. Even just kind of goofing off here. But this is the level 100 spyglass, Wanda Spyglass, that you unlock. Pretty cool. You gotta find a use for it though. Let's go ahead and take off our shirt real quickly so we can go ahead and enable these scars. Now these scars are the level 100 scars called Scar of the Siren's Wrath. Now these are not too bad in terms of design, but pretty they're definitely better than the last one. Let me put it that way. Last season it was pretty mediocre. I really don't understand the design they were going with those, but this time it's just kind of like random scars kind of throughout the body and kind of like a question mark form, you know, kind of just these long wavy lines. Not bad overall though. And the Jackalooter skin is finally here. Now this took us literally about I think about 30 hours to do, which in the grand scheme you're probably like, oh Mixel, that's you finished it in 2 days, man. What do you mean? Nah, man, this was difficult and I love it. Not only is it kind of unique and different, but I mean, just look at it. It's a perfect freaking costume. Take a look at it. And this has such a cool emote. I really, really like it, man. And I gotta say, just for some closing notes real fast, to Rare, you guys absolutely killed it with this season. The regular rewards. I'm not a big fan of the Jackalooter stuff as a whole. Like some of the ship stuff, like the wheel, I wish it worked. You know, the costume is definitely worth the, you know, standalone price of the pass, in my opinion. But the cosmetics, you know, across the board were just freaking clean, man. And honestly made it just such a blast to work on this, because it was just so fun. Like, I absolutely had such a good time grinding this out this time around. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick season 4 kind of showcase breakdown of the cosmetics, from varying from weapons to costumes, stuff like that. There wasn't so much to kind of show off here, but I gotta say, definitely the big I think outliers for me personally would be the Ballista Eye of Reach, and the Adventure Cutlass. One of the reasons I just like it is it's so bright, man. The gemstones are so good at nighttime, so definitely freaking awesome, man. Personally, I'm a huge fan of it, and hopefully you guys are too. So let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys like the costume? Do you enjoy the cosmetics as a whole in this season so far? So thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you enjoyed this video, hit us up with a like, hit us up with a dislike. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys enjoy the season pass cosmetics so far, and if you enjoyed this quick highlight little video. I had to show this off as this is probably the coolest looking costume we've seen to date, which is going to be timeless and will be kind of almost something we put on maybe for every Halloween. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support, and thank you for all that showed up during our 2-day stream. Basically, this has been an insane grind, but I wanted to get this out to you guys immediately so you can take a look. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.